Shalom Yashrallah. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakurash, the bonus to the apostles and others, a great millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth, and salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. So, Brother Rapaya from the Great Millstone Camp here in Chicago, and Lord willing, it's an edifying lesson. All right, Brother Aishayar Yashrallah posted, "The deception begins, the MOTB on the way." And it reads from the Daily Loud, "World's first brain implant to treat depression begins second human trial, moving one step closer to being available to the public." All right. And, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, okay? But we know Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he's crafty, right? He's slick with it, you see? And he does everything with gradualism. He gradually gets you to bend to his will. All right, willingly, you see. Revelation 13 and 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. All right, so it's basically the Roman Empire all over again. All right, because it went down for a bit, but then it came back up. You see, it was wounded, and now it's healed and back in power. You see, it's all prophecy. And he's going to use deception, all right, to get people to do his will, all right, the devil's will. He's a deceiver. The so-called white man is the devil. Devil means deceiver, all right? Verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause it that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right. There's gonna come a time, an hour of temptation, man. You either take this, you either run with our program, okay, the way we do things, or it's off with your head, man. All right. And this hour of temptation is to try the whole world. All right. But the Lord, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, is going to keep his elect from this hour of temptation. It's also written, okay? Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right? So it's everybody, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, whether you're in prison or you're out here on these so-called streets, man. All right? Whether you're rich or you're poor, it don't matter. He's going to cause every person on the face of the earth to get this, man. You see? But the Lord, again, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to keep his elect, all right, from the hour of temptation, man. The Lord's going to deliver us. He's going to make a way out for us, So take heed to the warning and repent. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today, take heed and repent. All right, turn back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And also the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations, because we've been scattered to the four corners of the earth. All right. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the or the name of the or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right. So unless you have this micro CHIP in your hand or in your forehead, okay, you're not going to be able to buy groceries, buy gasoline, buy a car, buy a house, pay for rent, whatever it is. You're not going to be able to do anything in this current society. You won't be able to function unless you have this implant, which is the mark of the beast, man. All right, it's his system. He wants to plug everybody in digitally into his system, man, so he could track you, so he could know your heart rate, all right? And try to know your thoughts and what you're saying and thinking. He wants to record all these things. He wants to be like the Most High, right? But he's just the basis of all men. The Lord gave him this power, and it's a temporary power. And look how puffed up he is, right? He really thinks his agenda is going to be accomplished, you see? But that's so far from the truth, all right? I think it's in Job. Let me see 1 second. Yeah. Job 20 and 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Straits meaning positions of difficulty. every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, man. Right? The laborers, man, are gonna whoop his ass. They're gonna look out for him. They're gonna be searching for him. Okay? There's gonna be utter chaos out here. And they know this. The top elite Edomites, the top elite so-called white people, they know this. That's why they've created bunkers. Deep underground military bunkers, you see? Because their strength is in the sword and in the law, you know? So they push these unrighteous decrees, right? They put in their military, their sword in place, right? No one gets in line, you're gonna get blasted away, man. You know? Because he's gonna reduce the population of the earth so that the remaining few he can control more easily. All right. Those are the ones that are gonna fold and willingly take the micro CHIP. All right. And this warning is for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians today, and the speckled bird, because we are the children of Israel. All right. The Spirit beareth witness. All right. And the curses, which are a sign and wonder upon us, man. All right. Verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So when he thinks he accomplished his new world order, hey, that's when the Lord is going to bring it to him, to his face. Okay? There's not going to be anywhere to hide from the Lord. No way. You elites are the first fruits of slaves for us, man, and that's why you're being preserved. That's why you're going to be able to get away from the destruction that's coming. All right. But guess what? Chains are going to be waiting for you. Heavy chains and continual employment. Okay. Verse 24, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. All right. Hey, because what's coming is going to shake the whole earth. Those ICBM missiles, those intercontinental ballistic missiles, like the ones Russia has. All right. And all his new allies. And so, because a lot of countries are going to ally with Russia. All right. Magog and Gog and Magog. Okay. And they're going to destroy America. It's all prophecy, man. Other places will get hit. All right. And the Lord will be here. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to crack them clouds. All right. The angels are going to be here. The Archangel Michael will also be here fighting for us. All right. So we have nothing to worry about. These words should comfort you, okay? And give you that real hope, all right, that expectation of salvation, because the Lord promised it. And he's not a man that should lie, you see? But for this damn devil, hey, his time is up, man. His time is very short. And the Lord set the bounds that he cannot pass. That's in Job 14 and 5, all right? So the Lord gave him a little space to rule, and that's all he's getting. He's not getting a second more, you see? Okay. But Jake, Jake, man, they're going to trust in Egypt, man. That's just what it is. This is Isaiah 36:6. Lo, which it means look. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. All right. So when you go into that word M-A-R-K in Revelation 13 chapter, all right, the word there in the Greek is charagma. When you go into the root, is charax. When you go into that, it's a syringe, like a cutting instrument that goes into your flesh, and that's how they're going to put the implant in you. Okay, whether again it's in your hand, your left or right hand, or in your forehead. That's why these trials are coming out. You see, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. And who's Pharaoh today? Is the Edomites, man. They're the ones in rulership, you see. And again, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Satan meaning our adversary, all right, which is the damn devil, the so-called white man, all right. He's trying to treat so-called diseases, or illnesses with his technology. He wants to put this into your head and treat depression. All right. Just like he wants to put it into your head and give sight to the blind, hearing to the deaf. All right. Giving those that are paralyzed movement. mobility of their arms and legs, you know, walking again, you know. And this is all by his deception, you see. Because look, this is your body. All right, I know we're in the chains of darkness, all right, this flesh, but this body here is the temple where the spirit resides, man. You see? And if you defile the temple, the Lord's not dealing with that, man. All right? The spirit of wisdom, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai would not dwell in a malicious soul, man. So if you willingly don't give a fuck and you defile your temple, the Lord's not dealing with you, man. You see? I hear people, oh, we only live once, or in heaven we're going to get new bodies, and they don't consider the latter end, man. There's consequences for the things you do now. Remember, after death, the judgment comes, man. In 2nd Esdras, you see? Hey, but with that, I hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule on, who tell us his truth, and salutations to all the Akion pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom, wa, ababa ball.